cheap gear has its place, and I've got a lot of cheap gear that's still been trucking with me for decades. My favorite is my REI titanium spork. You say, oh, that's expensive. When I bought that thing, it was $10. That has been to Antarctica, Greenland, Kilimanjaro, like everywhere on the planet. That cheap titanium spork has gone everywhere. I used to use plastic, those broke. Then Lexan, that's super strong, those broke. And then I had to like try and drink my freeze-dried food. That sucked. Metal sporks, always do not use plastic. Plus, in a pinch, you can use your spork as a tool. Yeah, so you bend it, big deal, buy a new one. But that thing is a great tool in a pinch. Something else that I've had for a super long time is my alcohol stove. One of those Pepsi can stoves. Oh my gosh. I love my Pepsi can stove because that little sucker can boil an entire liter of water. I love my Pepsi can stove because that guy can boil a liter of water in about 3.5 minutes with a tablespoon of fuel. Not a teaspoon, but a tablespoon. I mean, the tiniest little thing. There's literally nothing to go wrong. I could drop that thing off the Empire State Building, it would bounce off the curb, and then I would go downstairs, 100 flights or whatever it is, pour a little bit of fuel in there, light it, and boil water. Nothing can go wrong with that thing. Highly, highly recommended. Speaking of gear that definitely you have to have, my buddy and I went across Greenland, and in our book, Two Friends and a Polar Bear, we talk about everything we had to have to survive in the wilds of Greenland skiing across the ice cap, setting a record for being one of the oldest teams ever to do it. Check that book out. When I need to sit down, I don't sit in the dirt. Right now, I'm on my backpack, but this little Z-Rest pad, yep, I use that everywhere. I took that to Patagonia because I knew that sitting on those rocks as the sun rose, while everybody's freezing sitting on those rocks, I had my booty in complete foam padded comfort. Yeah, bring a foam pad, even if it's a Z-Rest fold out, something to keep your butt off the dirt and out of the sap. That makes a huge difference. One of those little cheapies that I bought is a first aid kit. One of those little inexpensive ones. I don't need a full medic kit. Holy schmoly, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medic. I mean, I've got my wilderness basic training from National Outdoor Leadership School, but a basic adventure first trail kit is everything. But replace the Band-Aids. They suck. Those Tough Strip Band-Aids from Johnson & Johnson, or I think, yeah, the Band-Aid brand, those things will stay on you for a week as long as you don't snag them. My REI watch cap and headband always go with me everywhere. I've had those things for like 25, almost 30 years now, however long ago they made them. They were only like 20 bucks for the watch cap and $15 for that headband. But again, they've been around the planet with me because they're good quality gear. Yeah, REI makes good stuff. I love it. And that thing has kept the wind out of my ears, kept my head warm in the craziest storms literally on the planet. I can't recommend that enough. Find some good gear that's inexpensive and it'll last you decades.